Hello and welcome to Farthest Frontier. Well, it looks like we got as far as building our fields. So I'm gonna have a look and see where we're actually up to, because I'm pretty sure I didn't get around to planting everything. I mean, this one's still got some weeds going, but we've gone for the leeks, then the peas, then the beans, then the wheat. Soil levels where we want them to be gives us a 10% bonus. This one, I mean, it's not too bad, I suppose. So if they've got, so they're only at this stage doing the leeks and the clover. So I think what I'll do is I'll take that out. I'll fix this next year. There's no point interrupting it right now. So this one would want the peas and then the beans. So let's move that along a bit there. So that's, yeah, that's about right at the gap there. I've got that one. So that'll do. Now the soil mixture isn't ideal, so I think we'll move that on a bit, add a bit more sand. So that's going to set that to 10%. That'll be okay for that. We'll have to wait for when that crop rotation gets done just to see if we're right where we need to be, because at the moment that one's right at the limit. And that's on the far edge there, so that's a thought. Yeah, that's alright, so it's okay for all of them. Right, so where did we get this one? So this one, yeah, it's not too bad. So that's got the peas and the beans ready. So in which case I'll take these out. So this time we're adding the clover and the wheat. So that's just missing the clover and the wheat, which we'll pick up later. Now this field, ooh, that's got too much to be done. Weeds, rocks, that one, yeah, still needs doing. Weeds, rocks, so that still needs doing. So we'll leave that there. But I've had a bit of an idea in that, well, it really depends, because I've seen mixed results. We've got people living up here that are coming to work down here. So what I was thinking was, let's put some houses down here, so that way, instead of, say, going all the way back home and then coming back here, they just go across to here, so it'll be a bit easier for them. Less travel, because they'll spend a lot of their time traveling, probably. Carried. It's not specifically showing me. Yeah, usually when you click on buildings, for instance, it tells you, like, you know, if there's a lot of time spent traveling, but I'm not seeing that on the individual users here. More on the farms themselves. So you can see here how much time they've been spending doing this. And it's not like the requirements they've got down here, and it shows you the time that they've been spent doing things. So here, they've spent a lot of time, most of their time is working because they live here, which is fine. But these people actually live up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move things around. Now, I say I've seen mixed results. The reason being is that I could actually end up with next to anybody down here. The way well, from what I've read, we should expect people to go and move into a home closer to where they work, but that doesn't necessarily seem to be the case for some strange reason. But either way, we shall play along. So I'm going to build some houses down here to get the ball rolling. And I'm going to build a road. Oh, no. Ah, yes. I'm just starting the game, so the game and the computer decide to log up for some strange reason. It's a feature. So we've got 4 people. So we need actually 24. So I think we'll get about, I think we get 4. You get 4 per building, I think it is. So I'm going to need more houses than this. Okay. In that case, we should build more houses. Why not? That is what we do. Let's... yeah. Okay, doesn't really matter. Put that one that way around and that one that way around. It's just because I don't like that gap, that's all. It's like... it's starting to... It's a cause of concern for me, shall we say. So I'm probably about one house short by the looks of... Oh no, there's 6 fields. That's okay. That's fine, that's 6. So four people per field, 4 people. But I don't think it's going to go that way. I think you'll end up with... Well, you end up with kids all over and everything, so... Anywho, what I could do... See, now that I think about it... Because the... Where are the deer, incidentally? Oh dear! Where are the deer? Looks like we've cleared them out. Okay. In which case I'm going to have to find somewhere else for that hunter to go. Oh, that's it. There's deer are down here. Oh dear, the deer are here. So that's going to cause problems for them. It's probably not practical. Oh, infinite iron over there. Interesting. There are some deer down here. I won't see them until I've got them in view, but yeah, we'll see how that goes, because I'm expecting a mixed bag of results, to be honest, but it's worth trying, because my theory is that people, you know, they'll be working down here, then all of a sudden they get this crazy idea, oh, I better go and stock the house up. So they go all the way back to here, stock the house up, then they come all the way back here. But also, when they finish at night, they go all the way back here to go home, and then the next day they come all the way back here. So there is going to be some food that they can get from here, for instance, but it's all the other bits and pieces. They're going to have to get it from the town. And that's, well, that's just the way it is, basically. So, yeah, I think at least it cuts some of the time out. At least when they go home, they'll come here. And then when they go back to work, they just, you know, got a much shorter trip. That's my theory, anyway. Speaking of theories, then, let's take that out. We'll take that out as well. Because it makes more sense for the fence to be there. Yeah, it makes more sense if the fence is there. Or rather the gate, I should say. Because then it lines up with the road. I think we can have a road. I don't know if it's relevant. I mean, all it does is just... You don't necessarily have to have roads, but... It just speeds up their journeys a bit. Right, so we've got a granary. It's full already. Right. In that case, methinks we're going to need another one. Right, so if we get another one, because what I was thinking, I wrote it... Oh, it's not... Oh, one of these days I'll remember. So this game has tab. So I'm going to put that one there. Give us a bit more room. And I'll put that there. Because that's a lot of food. I mean, we haven't even started with these ones yet. We're already producing too much food, it seems. Jeez Louise, so these... Ah, so the honey's going in here as well. Interesting. Out of curiosity. That's a tannery, that's not what I wanted. So the storehouse. So, right, I could take some of the things off and put them into here instead. So these are like raw materials, for instance, like the honey and the wax, for instance. Technically, I don't want the wax down here. I want it up there anyway. I'll have to find out what to do with the honey. I think honey gets turned into mead or something. But I don't want food going in there if I can help. There's no like priority as far as I can recall for these. So I can't sort of like set one of these root cellars to be, you know, more a higher priority than like a normal storage place here. That's a problem. I've still got this issue of buildings falling to pieces, not getting abandoned. So I think it's a combination of things. I mean, you might not have the resources, you might not have the people to do it. We're maxed out on builders. I don't want to take any more labourers away, otherwise it's going to cause me problems. But it seems like the builders are busy. So I think what I'll do is let's see if we can. Well, do I need to flatten? I should really, but what have we got? I mean, we've got wells, we've got, yes, we've got a firewood splitter, we've got a saw pit, we've got a tannery because I just clicked on it now. Or is that which one's that one? That's a soap shop. Okay, so one of these around here is a tannery. That one. Okay. Cobbler. We should have a cobbler. There's our cobbler there. We've then got the Fletcher. Well, I know that because we've got somebody making arrows somewhere. Yeah, there's the Fletcher. Basket shop. I think that's it. Yeah, there's the basket shop. And then we've got the compost jar up there. So I know I've got a workshop and I've got a clay pit and I've got a sand pit. I don't know why the game bothers with these. I mean, because you've got like iron mines. Basically, you can mine the resources at tier 2, but you can't actually do anything with them. So it kind of felt pointless because they'll mine iron ore, but you can't actually do anything until you get to the actual foundry. So it takes iron ore and coal to make iron ingots, or gold ore and coal to make gold ingots, but you can't do it until tier 3 anyway. We got a potter. Let's see, tell you what, so there's the cobbler. Yes, we do have a potter. I do have little apiaries around the fields. Now, I don't have a weaver, but I don't have any flax yet. Now I don't have a candle shop, and I've just seen a soap shop. So it's worthwhile building one of these, because that's a luxury. It would be better, I don't know why it's opening up the windows over. It'd be better if they could, like, you could pin them over to this side so it didn't keep getting in the way. Yeah, for these to go any further, they're going to need candles. So it would make sense to build a candle shop, especially since we're producing wax anyway. Except, oh, surprise, surprise, the area is not flat. Right, so let's do that. So that's the candle shop. Then there's the soap shop which we've got, charcoal kiln. Now the armory, you could build an armory so they could build shields and armor, but the trouble is you need the iron ingots, which, well, at this stage you'd have to buy them. Which I'm not overly enthusiastic about. Actually, that's something I could do with, except, yeah, I don't really see much choice, to be honest, but I'll put that there. I don't know why did I build 2 gates for some strange reason? I have no idea, but I've got 2 gates. I mean, it's late in the year, so usually when we get raids, they're in the spring. So it's just get them to lock that up. So really, you've got one entry point here, one on this side here, and then one on this side. I mean, this will all have to expand as we get more people and so on. Now, what are we doing for happiness? So the only problem at the moment is a lack of linen clothes, but we really need the flax, which is going to be depending on these fields being ready. Oh, that's a thought. The fields and the people are going to need a water well, aren't they? So I'll put that there for now. That can do. I mean, at some point I'll probably I'll be adding to this, because I mean there's all sorts of things you can do for food. I mean, again, this is a bit of a pain. I mean, you can build a windmill, but you need heavy tools. It's not until you get to tier 3 that you can buy make your own. But that's a whole heap of trouble in itself. We could build bakeries as well after that. You can set up barns. No, barn, actually, there's a thought. Because, I mean, I'm taking away an opportunity to do meat. The only problem is I need more people. I mean, we lost a lot of people to basically to wolves and bears and yeah, all because of this. Yeah, so the good news is the fields. The bad news is, well, I broke the mountain basically. So it's like, what the heck am I doing? Yeah, terraforming in this game doesn't exist. It's all comprised of going around with a shovel and just banging on the floor to flatten things. I think that's the concept of what other games would refer to as terraforming. So I'm just gonna have to keep. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wing it basically and hope they know what they're doing, because it's broke now. I mean, I think as far as I can tell, they can still get up here. So they're coming up this way. I wanted them to come this way, but yeah, it's now a sheer drop. In part, it's because I'm not really understanding what it is I'm supposed to do, but you've got to be very, very careful, because you make slight changes and it kind of breaks other things, and there's a limit as to how far you can go. So what it's doing is it's sort of like it averages out the height as far as I recall. Now I've got a horrible feeling if I tell them to try and like level that, it could actually make things worse, but what the heck. And you can't just do it all the way, right, you know, from say that point there right the way down to there and just say, look, can you just flat it out and give me a nice clean slope? No, it doesn't work like that. No, it's I'm sure there's got to be a knack to it, and I'm just not quite getting my head around it yet. So yeah, for now I'm just gonna have to wing it. Speaking of which, I need to transfer some gold over. So let's make sure we've got plenty to keep everybody going, and we'll see where we go from there. So we've got a reasonable amount of food still going. I'm hoping they'll actually, these people will actually get a bit more cheerful. Once we start giving them candles, for instance, I don't know. And firewood seems to be a bit of a struggle. So that's the fletcher, that's the... Yeah, there's the firewood splitter. So we've got... Let's add another person in. But how many people can we go by? We've got about 14, so we seem to be at our limit at the minute. I'm right on the edge. Ah, so all these, so out of curiosity. So there's a hunter off doing what the hunters do. So nobody living here, or here, or here. So there's some people, so the miners have come down here. Seriously? Why haven't the farmers come down here? Unless maybe they'll start moving around during the season. That's a possibility. Yeah, I mean, that is a possibility. Planted 282, harvested 351, planted 423, harvested. So it looks like I could do with a lot more storage. I mean, you can upgrade these, but we need tier 3. Budgesicles. Hello. Oh dear, they're stuck. They're starving and they're stuck on the ooh. I wonder if anybody else can I prioritize that maybe? Because they can't get down. I mean, who's that? Oh, that's a builder. She can't. Oh no! Unless one of the builders comes out here and tries to do that, I've got a problem because she won't be able to get back down. Yeah, like I said, I broke it. Don't think they're going to do it in time. It's funny because that one's the priority. Because it needs, it's like 3 picks. She's not going to make it. Oh, fudgesicles. No! Oh. Shove it, dip. Well, I mean, they tried. But this is the trouble, it's just ended up doing that, for instance. It's just ended up, yeah, it's made it kind of flatter, but not, I wanted to go in that direction. I wanted a nice proper slope. So this is going to be interesting. What's that going to end up looking like? Because at the moment it's a disaster. It's just a complete drop off. It's totally impractical. Yeah, he's just getting a burial, I suppose. So is that better or worse? So that's a bit. It's better from that. It's better from that perspective. Yeah, it looks better from that perspective at least. Anyway, candle shops. Hold on. I'm not ready. I need to make a candle shop. Where's the candle shop? Right, make a candle shop over there. Because it's not too far from the storage over. Well, actually, I could put it over here. Oh, which signals? I mean, if I put it there, that's not flying. Well, I'll put it over there for now. I mean, we can shuffle things around later. I probably will end at some point anyway, but. Right. Oh, it doesn't meet requirement. Hang on a minute. Why is it giving me an option to upgrade when it doesn't meet the requirements? This does not make sense. It doesn't compute. Right, so we've actually got quite a lot of spare pottery. Let's add some more. Because why not? So there's basically nothing we've got to sell. Okay. And there's nothing I can. I mean, I could buy some cheaper tools because tools help people be more productive. Well, let's buy some of them because they're on the cheap. So we'll buy 10 of them. Iron transfer. I mean, I could buy some ingots, but I don't particularly need any now at the moment. So yeah, I mean that is a well, other than for that armor that I was talking about earlier, then there's not much to do. Hold on a tick. So we've only got 4 workers. Oh yeah, so even though we've got like 4 workers per farm, they do seem to help each other out, which is quite interesting. Wow, where did all that food go? All of a sudden this place was just completely chock-a-block and now it's empty. Right, well anyway, is anybody going to be doing that? Yes they are, so we've got 1 person working on that. Right, leave them to it. So they'll work on there and improve that. But this building here, this is frustrating me. Right, what we've got in here. Let's go and leave that over there. So that building has a very low desirability of only 18%. Problem is, it's already been upgraded to a homestead. So that's odd that it's complaining that we don't have any pottery, but we do. Lack of food types, so we are running low on food to be fair. Anyway, let's go and build ourselves a fishing hut if I can find them. Because that seems to be a good area, so it's got That's 170. So if you put it 150, I can get it just a bit closer, but it'll change once I've moved the actual work area. I'll put it there, and then once it's built, I'll push the work area, so then it should include that shoal of fish. So it should, in theory, then go a bit better. Give them a road. Oh. So what is that going to end up looking like? This is the trouble, there's a limit as to how far I can stretch all this. So see, it's frustrating that. Keep at it if you can. You know, if you can be bothered, just do what you can. It's the priority. Still too many weeds. So that field's ready, except the weeds are building up. Right, clear that out then. So that was going to be the clover and the wheat. I mean, there's nothing I can actually do with the wheat yet. That's the drawback. It's like, okay. Right, ooh, I can sell these baskets off. So, I'll sell them. No, I mean, I could sell the shoes. I mean, I'd rather get a good price for them though. Candles are expensive at the minute. So what's that? Bricks. I don't need any bricks at the moment. Ah, we've got 953. Ooh, now there's a thought. Since we can't do anything with it, we'll just sell it off for now. I mean, I can't literally sell it to them at the moment, but it's just, I'm just thinking ahead here. So we could. I mean, tools are going cheaper, ingots are going cheaper. They're not interested in those, so they are offering. Yeah, I've already got cheap wheat. Yeah, I'm just looking for some like opportunities where I can trade against one trader against the other. Buy from one at a low price, sell to the other at a high price. Never mind. It was a good idea. Yeah, this is bizarre. There's nobody living here. I would have thought the actual farmers would want to go and live here. So this occupation farmer transferring produced items. So you're putting them in there. So everybody's putting things into the root cellar. So who are these? So there's a farmer. She's tending the field. Right, where's this one going? Shelter stocking. So where? I'm curious where they live then. Because I would have thought they would have gone and lived. Because as far as I'm aware, the game doesn't have like a concept of families where, you know, keeping the children and their parents in one place. It just gets, always just gets mixed up. See, that's not what I intended. I deliberately built these houses here for the farmers to then, you know, have an easier time. It's a pity that. It was a good idea. Let's put it that way. It was a good idea at the time. So we don't have enough planks. Go for it. We'll have more people making them. Then that makes more sense. Oh, already got a fishing rod. Right, so let's move this out. So that's going to give me 200. 210. 220. 220 seems to be my limit. Fishing areas 70%, 60, 70. Yeah, it's about the limit. That will do. You do that. Right. Ooh, dropping off fish. Where's she going to take her fish? So she's fishing. I'm curious to see what these do, because there's a hut that she's got there where she'll presumably be, like, she'll do her fishing and then she'll take the fish back to the hut. Some of them I've noticed though, they will take them back to a storage area. Not all of them do. It seems to depend on the building, I think. Or maybe it's to do with the distance. Because what I'm still scratching my head about is, like here for instance, I've set limits on how many planks can get produced, because the trouble is they just end up being full. And then everybody just sits around doing nothing. Whereas if I set a limit based on the amount of storage, it avoids the problem, but it means I can't store up these planks in here, for instance. And that's what I would have expected, to have labourers coming along, picking up a surplus from here and then putting them into the storage here, but they don't do it as far as I can tell. It's something very, very odd about the storage. I think one of their problems is it's not getting built, that's why. It's short of planks. Oh, they finished that. Oh, cool. I mean, that's keeping the builders occupied anyway, you know. Got to pay them to do something, I suppose. So yes, the trouble is, I can't go any further than that, so it's getting a bit tricky deciding, well, what am I supposed to do then? So if I go that way, I can see me being at that bit up. What about, I mean, how many people have we got now? 20, 10, 103 of a possible 149. Because I could do with somebody looking after the barns, but I need more people. I mean, we've got plenty of houses. It's the food at this stage. So they need to clear out the rocks. Just a bit more to go with these two. So they're almost ready to go, those fields. They've got everything. They've got everything, so let's see. So these ones, and these ones, so that's fine. Wheat. Right, so if we go, say, that way. That way. Right, so they're going to have to bring some sand to improve that field, then we'll get a 10% bonus out of them. Yes, I know. Problem is a lack of planks. And they're complaining of the lack of swords. That's not good. So what I'm curious to see is this going to start at least trying to pull things up a bit, or is it? Oh yeah, 11 people. Great, more people. We need more people. Yeah, I'm curious to see if it's going to. Well, the way the tool's supposed to work, as far as I'm aware, is the flattening tool. So you just take the area that you've got, all those points, work out the average height, and try to bring them up a bit. So some of them will be raised, some of them will be lowered. So I'm assuming this end will drop, whereas this end will go up. Work areas are empty. Where? Oh yeah, you've got no stone, have you? Right, well just focus on the wood then. Just focus on chopping trees down. For now. I mean, at some point we'll get them to be able to make our own trees. Right, so where's that going to go? Is that going to... I'm assuming this end here is going to lift, because it's the lowest point of all. Yeah, so that's lifted up, but at the price of bringing that end down. So it means it's causing problems up here. This is my dilemma. It's like, well, how am I supposed to do it? Because I mean, if I say grab that area there, I mean that's as far as I can get it to go. So now what I'm going to get is presumably this side will be lifted, but that'll be dropped. Which means you've still got you've then got a problem where that's not, you know, that's steeper at that end. It's so confusing. Whatever happened to the simple things in life, like terraforming, you know? Just go and get some soil from somewhere, pack the ground, and it raises the, you know, raises the ground, or you dig it out and it lowers it. That's just bizarre. I'm sure the developers have had something in mind with that, but to me it just makes life too confusing, basically. I mean, even the wagon is like, whatever. I mean, it's just gonna go the long way around. That's why I ended up with so many problems in the last, I think was it the last episode? I think it was, because there was all these wolves down here, and they were just eating everybody. It's like the miners and builders, everybody was coming up here to either work on there or work in the mines or collect things from the mines, and it was totally wrecking the place, wrecking the actual population. Right. Since we've got more people, I think it's in my interest to set up a barn. Now, barns, I want to have more houses in that direction, so the barns aren't too fussed. It's kind of like I want it near to where the fields are, because one of the bonuses you get from the barns is the waste that the compost yards can then use. Such a thought. How about we put it, because if we go, I mean, fertility is pretty good in this region. Yeah, the fertility looks still pretty good over here. So if I keep adding in this direction for the fields, I mean, I could go that direction. I've no idea what's in that direction. It's that long since I did it, but if I just keep going down further and further in this direction, we'll kind of clip that mine, I suppose, but I'll just have to see. But if I put the barn, yeah, I think I'll put the A barn. I'm going to end up with more than one, but let's build a barn. Once that's up and running, we'll have to buy cows, because you don't start with any. You're actually going to buy them from the market. It's the same as the heavy tools. You've got to at least buy them. At least one to begin with, but then that's another whole game of fun. Trying not to run out of heavy tools because of this weird storage feature. So I'm expecting she lives here. So she's storing all of her fish in here at the minute. So I'm kind of banking on the markets to actually go and get that. Why is nobody building this thing? Can somebody go and fix it? It's like falling to pieces. Now this is interesting. Last time I was playing the game, she is dropping the fish off. Curious. So she's picking up. So she's actually. Oh, that's the items she produced in the last year. So she's not actually. Ooh. I would have thought she would have just put them in a house. In which case, that's not efficient. I mean, the downside is, like these ones here where it's outside of the walls, it attracts the raiders and it attracts the bears, but it just means she hasn't spent too much time travelling, I must admit. But if they're doing the same, 26% of the time is getting what they need. Seems a bit odd, I must admit. I'd rather still do it all the same because it just makes more sense to me. Let them build that, and then these two fishing huts will just dump their stuff here. So they should be able to do their work a lot quicker. Oh, they finished that. Right, so that's dropped. Right, yeah, so that's dropped that bit. It's not as bad as it was, I suppose. So if I go one down again. Because that looks still too steep for my liking. So how are the builders doing? So we're not maxed out on builders, but for whatever reason nobody seems in the slightest bit interested in fixing this place. No, it says it just needs a wooden plank. It's just a nice house and it's going to waste. Why? Why are you doing that? Anyway, so they've been producing... Well, they managed to produce 4 candles. Cool. How much wax have we got, actually? Oh, wow, we're out of gold. Oh, jeez Louise. That's bad. Bad with a capital bad. Because that causes... Yeah, that causes heaps of problems. See, all of these people here, they're suddenly complaining because it's like... our healer, they were so dependent on our healer nearby that now they're like, run up. Okay, right. Ooh. Fudgesicles. I mean, I'm kind of reluctant to sell certain things, but I'm not... I mean, I'm surprised gold isn't worth that much. At least the ore, anyway. I haven't said that it's worth more than the actual gold coin. Right, anyway. No, not seeing anything. See what the next one who comes along does, but if there's any... That might be tempting then. That's infinite gold, so I can't build an infinite mine yet. So that will be... It's a deep sand mine, that's a deep gold mine, so I've got to build one of them on top of that. Yeah, you can't build it. So you can't just build it and then maybe convert it later. Oh. I mean, there's plenty of... Oh, I suppose I could do that. I mean, I could at least... Oh, there's a gold mine over there. Except the trouble is, if memory serves, I think there's a bunch of raiders. That might not be a good idea then. Yeah, that could be a bad idea. Okay, well... I mean, how much was she asking for the... Let's see, iron ore, because I can't make ingots. I mean, it's going cheap, I must admit. At least at the moment, but I could mine it, get ready for when we've got the ability to actually produce things. There's no harm doing that. And I've got plenty of... Well, had plenty of people. So let's do that. So there's a coal mine there. I'll plonk that down there. There is an iron mine over there. So plonk that one down there. And I'll get one of these wibbly wobbly roads. Hopefully to help here, maybe, possibly. Yeah, that'll do. And I think that's the only place that I can get sand from. But if there's infinite iron, yeah, there's infinite iron there. Memory serves, yeah, there was infinite iron near where the fields are down here. So what I could do is just mine it and sell it. So I'll get to the point where I've just got There's one, yeah, there's one there as well. That's too steep. Oh, we're back to this wonderful flattening tool then. Let's go in. Oh, we finished that flattening. We've done a flattening job there. Right, so that looks absolutely terrible still. So if I go... Jeez Louise. This is like bad with a capital bad. Oh. Right, if we go in... I can see me playing around with this till, you know, Christmas basically. It's like... That's one thing I'll say. I mean, she certainly can't complain of a lack of fish. She's going to have access to a lot of fish to eat. Ah, now. Ah, right. Where's the, Yeah, there's the smokehouse down there. So how much... Oh, what are these all whinging about? Yeah, it's the clothes. I need the... Oh, we don't have enough trees. Right, let's chop these down, chop the stones down, chop everything down. Just chop it all down. Good. Chop, chop, chop. Lickety split. Chop, chop, chop. Wherever you can see trees, chop them down. Chop, chop, chop. I'll leave their trees alone. They'll get in their way. That's a flame. I'll get them to focus over here then. Otherwise, having said that, no, that's not a good idea because it'll spook the deer. Stop it. Why is nobody fixing this place? All it needs is one plank of wood. I mean, we've got 4 planks of wood. Where are these planks of wood then? See, there's 6 planks of wood in storage. Is it because of the builders too busy? Oh, the builders are too busy. It's not enough build. Oh! Fudgesicles. Now we're getting raided. And there's 20 of them. So it's spring. As ever, this is a feature of the game I have come to expect. Where everybody like turns up at the same time, like the traders turn. And at the same time the raiders turn up as well. Right, okay, so can't afford. I want to keep a decent surplus of them in particular because they're helpful for being able to transport things around. I mean, I could buy. Ooh, yeah, we've got to finish our barn off before we buy them. Tallow's going a bit expensive, so I'll hold off on the tallow for now, but I'm going to have to keep buying it. That's the point you get to, I think. Right, where are these pesky raiders coming from? Oh, they're coming in from this side. Right. Guards! Attention! Go and stand over here, will you? They'll go and raid. See, the trouble is, they'll come in here and they'll just go and trash my root cellar. They're just plain evil. Yeah, got no consideration. So they're all over on this side, unfortunately. I'll speed it up. Seriously? There's a door over here. What? Oh, fudgesicles. I'll move that out of the way. That's just plain mean. Go and stand outside, will you? At least take pot shots at them. Ooh. Maybe. See, they've wrecked the wall. How dare you? How dare you wreck my wall? I'm now going to have to put up more towers. It's like, what the heck? They're seriously nasty people, these. Right, where are they gone? Where are the little rascals? I think... Yeah, I think the little left, so... Ah, good grief. That is absolutely charming, that is. You know, of all the things they could have done, it could have just been, you know, nice and polite and they come down the road here and then try to go through the door. Oh, it was 23. 17 got killed. Right, okay. Right, so there's one building was destroyed, which I need rebuilding. I thought I already did that. Oh. Right, so there's still only one trader anyway, so that's fine. I'm still no further forward in figuring out why nobody can be bothered to pick up a plank of wood and fix that. Doesn't seem that much to ask, I would have thought. Right, so that looks a bit... Looks a bit too... No, I don't want a road, I want to... Oh yes, I was flattening things in this direction, wasn't I? Right, so there's that. If we go from there... Oh, no, 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 nope, 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 no. We go from... It's 3 either side. Let's do it. Let's not do it that way around. Try it from that way. Yeah, let's try it from that way. Just for giggles. Oh wow, the village was raided. Who knew? 2 buildings were destroyed. Oh wow, they actually... What, you saying they actually wrecked 2 walls? Ooh. Okay. To be honest, my bigger concern is the fact that we've got a nice house here that's falling to pieces. That's a thought. How far? Oh, I could fit a bakery in here. Ooh, all fudgesicles. Yeah, if I put a bakery in here and it's tab, 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 tab. That's got quite the reach, that actually. Right the way to there. Ooh, if only it had been... Yeah, it's not getting any higher than 3%. So if I put the bakery there... It's going to cause problems, I think, for that house because it needs more planks. Speaking of which... Well, they're busy chopping them up, which is fine. Okay. Go, go, go. You get doing that. Why? Well, if you're ill, why don't... Oh, you're already in there. I was going to say, you're already ill, why don't you go and see the doctor? Oh, they've left. Got a swan? I don't know which one that is, though. Oh, it's him. I thought they might have... Maybe I've just overlooked it. Maybe the other one did turn up. Maybe she did. Curious and curious. Anyway. Ooh, I've almost got enough room for 100 Is it 150 we need to get to T3? So we've met everything except... Ooh, you're only 3 homesteads off. Suggesting I'm going to have to expand in this direction. Now why is that one? Why is that one not wanting to expand? It's not getting enough food tact, it seems. Speaking of food... Interesting, so... Yeah, the one grain... So we're not introducing dairy yet. So we're giving them the protein, we're just not giving them the grain. We're giving them the vegetables and a bit of fruit. Ooh, where's the thought? Fruit. Speaking of fruit. Storage, food production. Smokehouse, fishing stack, forage shack, windmills, bakeries. That's it, the arborist. Fruit. Ooh, so we can do fruity things over here. Ooh. Oh, we could do some fruity things over here. That's a possibility. Yeah, if we do. I was thinking. It's going to mess up the meat production, I must admit, but maybe if we have the fruit over on this side, and then I'm going to get into this as well. I mean, nobody says you've got to have just fields like this. It's not. Just feels a bit of a waste of this area for their fertility. I wonder. I mean, if we do it over, say, yeah, I'll have to see how big these barns have to be, but could do them over here actually. Here's a thought. Oh, there's some sand up here. Oh, awesome. I thought that was my limit, actually. Oh, budgesicles. Oh, they chased it away. I'm impressed. I would have thought it would have chased after them, but never mind. Some berries over there. Are these the type? I'd love to know if there is or used to be an actual berry bush or some sort. Sand. Oh, that has just made my day. That has. Oh, that's just what I needed. Right, I'll tell you what. How much wiggle room do I need for one of these arborists? Presumably that's its working area there. It's fine. This is tempting. So I'll plonk one down there. One down there. I'll have to move that. I'll have to move it. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to move the barn down a bit because then at least I can get the road going in that direction. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Right. Fences. I need a fence. Or more specifically, I need a gate. Oh, that explains a lot. Barn needs planks. Ooh. That. Ooh, we're running out of gold again. I'm gonna have to just sell gold off, sell things off regardless now because we're running out of gold. Well, that's not too bad, that. Nope, it's too steep. Okay. So this is looking still weird. Weird with a capital weird. Because the problem is it's going to then create a slope that way. It's going to create more cliffs. I mean, it's kind of getting there. It's kind of getting there. You know they are. We've got bigger problems than this. As in, there's not enough planks. How many fish are getting stored here? Oh, there's a lot of greens getting stored here, which is mysterious. Some mysterious things going on there. That would make sense to have fish there. I would have thought these have just got... Well, mind you, there's the forages will come in here as well. Oh, that's something. Medicinal roots. They're kind of like even Steven, except for the medicinal roots. They're seem to be using both places. Where's the hunter gone? Because they've all run off over down here. Yeah, this is going to take like forever and a day to build this place. We've got enough logs now, so that's a plus. And yet for some strange reason, even though I've told them, go and set that as your priority. This building is a priority. I mean, do you know what? I don't think they understand the concept of a priority. Ooh. We've now got a bakery. The only drawback is she's got nothing to do. I don't have any bread. We've got plenty of wheat. I mean, to be fair, I mean, you know, we've had plenty of wheat. Where's the wheat? Ooh. Ooh. Don't tell me they're taking it all the way up here. Ooh. That wasn't a good idea. Granary. Doesn't have a door per se. I can see a door, but you can't see any arrows. Right, we'll put one there and one there. Oh no! It needs more logs. Right, how are we doing stones? Oh, kind of getting there. So let's see. So that one, the weeds are building up, which isn't good. I don't have enough room to fit a farmer in. Oh. That's unfortunately. Because they'll deal with rocks and weeds. I mean, I could take some of the clover out. That's a possibility. So the leeks come in a bit late. Yeah, we start the leeks a bit late, but yeah, it's only drawback is the weed level. So actually this one, oh no, there's a thought, this one's getting ready. So, that one's not quite ready. That one's not quite ready. That one will do for me. So, they would be doing probably carrots and clover. So let's take these out. Right, so this time they'll be doing the carrots, then the clover. They're going to be doing clover and then rye. Now rye is... Why am I picking rye for some reason? Because that doesn't have... Well, I mean, its heat tolerance isn't too bad. Then we've got clover and flax. If I can find it, flax. So I'm gonna have to play with this, but you see these types of, these ones are more much more sandy ones. See how much sand I need to put into here for the flax. That's just about the limit that rye will accept. If I take that one out, put in, say, buckwheat. Yeah, I could do that one instead. I mean, rye will do... Because either way, it's still a type of... Yeah, it's still a type of grain that you can use, but this one, -1 to fertility. Oh, it's -5. I wonder why I would go for rye. So they're not as high as wheat. Ah, right, that's why you don't get as much. Just out of curiosity. No. Yeah, you're just not going to get as much out of the actual buckwheat as you will out of, say, rye, for instance. Okay, well, we'll go with that one. So that's field 3 is ready to go. We just need to wait. So that one's... Yeah, that one seems alright as well. It's just a bit of... So let's clear these ones out then. So that one would have been doing clover and flax. So in which case this one's going to be doing carrots. And we'll do clover. Yeah, that would do clover and flax, then carrots, then clover and rye. And the carrots are usually what I set the target as, but... So let's see, so that needs quite a lot of sand. Getting there. So, yeah, this one would have been doing the carrots and the clover now. It's just not ready. Because they've already started the field. I mean, I could potentially take that out. Yeah, I could get them to... They won't be able to get that much done, but it's not too bad. It's got a good tolerance of frost, so it's okay about putting it right at the start. So that one needs to do... That one's okay, that one's okay, that one's okay. So we're kind of right on the border for these three. Because the carrots and the flax are right over there. And the wheat is there. The rye is kind of just about to fall off a cliff, essentially, but... Oh, okay, well that's a bit better anyway, but I can see we're starting to run out of gold. This is a big problem then. This is getting more and more interesting. It's like, what am I supposed to do here? How the heck am I supposed to get these to build this and give me a flat point? Unless you can just keep... cancel that. If you just get the flatten, because we're coming up at that point there. So if we just say flatten that area there, I'm gonna be here till Christmas trying this. It's too steep at that point. I mean, I put a road there. So I think I can just about manage it, but yeah. And then there's all these buildings we're trying to build to do mines, because I need to start selling things off. If we don't make enough gold, we're running at a loss. Still haven't got round to fixing this pesky building here. Then there's these, but once these come on stream, we should start to get the fruit, which should help. Get the barn up and running, then we can, well, it'll be a while before that'll be in production, because, well, yeah, it's going to take ages to grow the herd. Yeah, but we're making more progress down here with the food. I'd rather have food running out and spoiling than not having enough. I mean, we've got 6 months here, and we're just coming out of, well, just getting into spring, so we've got plenty of food to keep us going. It's trying to get that mixture of all the different types of food, so... I'm doing reasonably okay on the prodding. but that'll get better with the cattle. Grain, we're not quite there yet. I mean, I've tried to cheer people up by pretending we've got some bread, but whether that helps or not, I don't know. We'll have to see. And now at least we've got our candle shop, so that's for when they upgrade to the next tier, but we're still a bit out. We need 150 population and 25 homesteads before we can get to tier 3, and we need, somewhere we need to find 2,000 gold. So yeah, there's a lot to do.